Hey boys and girls, how you doing? I've been trying to do this video a few times now. It's like not going because I changed my mind again. I would like to do actually now what to expect for the last few months left of 2020. I think let's do this. I've changed my mind on what I wanted to do. I think that's what I want to do, right? Okay, so anyway, moving on. Okay, so what to expect for the last few months left of 2020, which, it's a hell of a year, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look. Let's see where we come out. Ooh, okay. Ugh. Okay. Do I need to say anything else? Okay. What's on this deck? What is happening now is, yes, procrastination kind of card, and as well the Hangman. So that tells me that you did feel like a bit nothing is happening. I mean, it's been a bit of a lockdown kind of thing in some places. It's still the lockdown, and you feel like, oh my god, is it ever gonna end this thing? But yes, as much as it was a status quo, it's not gonna last forever. There's a change of direction, a change of perspective happening, and it's overdue. Okay, so let's have a look. And yes, boom, bingo, 9 of Swords. So expect the unexpected, because someone is going to rush towards you. Okay, let's see what's happening. Someone is going to rush towards you, and it's, for the better, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. Finally, things are going to move forward, but not only forward, it's for a better perspective and happily ever after, maybe. Let's see. Page of One. We haven't seen that one for a little while. I didn't miss him, to be fair. Okay, let's be serious now. Okay, it can be a new idea. It can be definitely a new idea, something that is just like in the back of your head. Okay, you might be willing to go for it. It can also be someone who's rushing towards you because they know they behaved badly, they were not showing their real, intention, they maybe were two-faced, and now you realize actually, or they realize, I should say, that it's time to get it right now. Okay, so let's cover the card. Yes, definitely. 10 of Swords. You're going to see in the last few, next months, I would say it's the next few months. Can I get there? At the end of a chapter, beginning of a new chapter, and it's seriously overdue. Things are going to move forward because it was a little bit of like nothing was happening. It was boring to death, or you were feeling a bit lonely as well. Understandable. But at the end of this, yes, definitely a lot of passion, I should say, but also it was a little bit of an inner battle for that person, and that pushed them to make a decision, obviously. So yes, you maybe were tempted to stay still and hold on to your foundation, because at the end of the day, you didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, who knew we were going to have a pandemic at the end of the day? Okay, it was pretty, unexpected for sure. So we kind of play safe, all of us. And yes, maybe, well, there's no maybe, it's definitely, there was a distance between you two. But actually now, with that movement of the Wheel of Fortune, you can see where you can go, where the potential is, and you can see the path. Okay, now you can see, like, you can feel that something is moving forward. You can't see the full picture just yet, but you have that intuition that, okay, you can see where everything is going, and it's going for the better. Yes, there was a lot of pain, there was maybe third party, there was maybe some rough wording, all that kind of thing, but now you have a clarity that you never had before. Woof, and boom, bingo. Okay, now you are the Queen of all Queen, and if you are a gentleman, it doesn't matter. You have that energy of being very grounded, very solid, and also you can be tough if you need to be tough, but you also know what you are actually all about. Now you can see the direction, and I think that is a big thing here, is you have the clarity after the old procrastination. Yes, you had time to think who is important, who's not, and what do I want to do. There's an idea I want to pursue, or there's someone I want to pursue. So that chapter of nothing happening, procrastinating, and being bored to death is over. You don't feel the need to hold on to your foundation like this, no, because now you have the clarity. Okay, this is where I want to go, and that's what I want to do, and you're going to make it work. If you think that maybe there's a potential with someone from the past, you might reapproach them, because maybe a second time around you will have an opportunity to make it work. But it's true that there's maybe a revisit of the past, and maybe to conclude that, obviously, maybe to apologize, or maybe just to make it work again. Who knows? Because you learn from this period of nothing is happening. Well, maybe you learn about self-development, maybe you had a mentor, maybe you read many books, maybe you also watch some webinar or anything, and you really kind of, okay, you comprehend now what went wrong, and that's beautiful. Maybe you took too much on too soon, maybe you were not prepared for what life gave you, and that's okay, that's fine. It's part of destiny. It's a tower moment. It can be a surprise. People coming to you and telling you, listen, let's try again. Something like that. Don't self-sabotage. Maybe you had the idea that maybe, the full happiness, the happy ever after was not something you could ever get. Why not? Not limiting yourself. That is very important. Don't limit yourself. Definitely a lot of further room, but also the idea of, yes, there's something in the back of your head that is deserving your attention. You have an idea, something that can be enormous, something that can really bring you potentially, financial reward, but also satisfaction. So this idea in the back of your head is worth looking into big time, and you're going to take a leap of faith, whether it's romantically or it is business wise. You gonna move forward, and it's really the idea of Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving in the right direction for the better. The procrastination is finito. Okay, it's time to move on, to close that chapter. And seriously, as I was saying, the Tale of Sword, you have a new day. The darkness is gone. Okay, you need to go through the darkness. Maybe you needed to hold on to your foundation for a while because, hey, nobody knew what was happening, okay? And still, nobody really knows what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, you have that intuition, you have that feeling that there's something either worth revisiting, somebody to reconnect with, or an idea to push forward because there is a potential there. You do have nostalgia about somebody. Yeah, or maybe there was a false start in business. You tried that idea before, but it was the wrong timing. It was just, it wasn't right. So maybe it's worth going back to it. Yeah, you definitely, you're definitely thinking of someone really, really strongly, I would say. But pay attention. That is not like a codependency vibe neither. Okay. Yes, maybe someone was a bit sneaky in the past, or was simply trying to run away from their own life, from their own feelings, from their own intention, and now they're facing like, okay, that's it, completion, they're facing the music because they realize, hold on a minute, life is too short, okay? Why would I'm trying to run away from that person when I do know that I feel for that person, okay? So yes, you may have hesitated between two, and you still may be in that kind of back and forth, or you're jogging a lot because you're thinking a lot, okay? But it's good to think, but to get into action is important as well. But you have the strength, you can do. Bam. So there's a new beginning. It can be love at first sight as well. It can be an enormous amount of emotion, but also it's like a gift from life. There's a new start. It's something that's brand new. You know me, I always double check. What else to double check here? The Ten of Pentacles is power couple. You are each other match. Business wise, abundance, like bring it on, is raining dineros, okay? So seriously, it's absolutely phenomenal. The end of the year is going to be something to remember in a good way. So let's do this. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.